Descendants, confirm arrival of the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Dropped a wide-range shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Find the detonator with your arcade and hit the detonation device.
Good work, Descendant. Descendant, thanks to you, we have gathered extensive data on Sigma Sector. The Medical Corps has also made significant progress. Please come to HQ and I will share the information. What is it now? Good to see you, Descendant. Instead of listening to me explain everything, please read Eugen's recon report. Here it is. Do you think that strategic planning is easy? Descendant, it looks like our theory was correct. The Vulgus identified people with RK and took them to Sigma Sector. The report says that responses from humanoid organisms were recorded coming from tomb-like structures. A bioscan detected RK in the DNA sample, but the Void Storm and Vulgus attack prevented a full analysis. We've called the structures RK. We have to understand the composition, features, and purpose. Prepare for re-entry.
Captain, calm down and listen to me. Are you saying Daya is inside one of those receptors? Do you really think that makes sense?
Convince me why it doesn't, Eugen.
Captain, you've read this report, just like I have. The humanoid organisms inside the RK receptors all have RK.
So what? What does that have to do with your claim that Daya isn't in there?
You still weren't accepted? Daya didn't have RK. She was tested hundreds of times, maybe more. Please, you need to accept this. Daya, she's already...
I was also tested hundreds of times, and every single time I was told that I didn't have RK. But guess what? I awakened my RK, and it wasn't thanks to those pompous magisters. It was at the hands of the Vulgus. If someone as unremarkable as me has RK, then Daya must have RK that's even more powerful. I can hear it. The sound of her heart. My blood, my heart, beats with her. Jin, I know you're worried about me, but I have to go. Daya is calling me. Daya.
Miss Elias, please, listen to yourself. Damn it. Fine, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'm sick and tired of losing people I care about, missing them, always hurting.
Ajax, start the engine. We're going to the area where the RK receptors are most concentrated. There are a lot of Vulgus there. Eugen was right to worry.
If the other descendants can distract the enemy forces in other zones, we should be able to investigate them all. Lepik, I'm counting on you for fire support. Fiesta, work with other descendants to create a diversion for us.
See you on the other side, Viesa. Maybe you can make me some shaved ice when we get back.
Don't you ever get tired of eating that? Protect the Professor and Glay.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants. The specialized Vulgus aircraft has stopped to resupply. It's defenseless. Shoot it down.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike at staging area. I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support. Ground control. Awaiting your signal.
from
Is this the place?
yeah.
Clay! They imprison descendants in these?
They know we're here.
Please.
They're advancing.
Clay! There's too many of them! Clay! Ajax!
Go! HQ, we need evac now!
Clay, we gotta get out of here. There's more of them than we thought. Clay, you listening? We gotta go now or...
They're using... This is... okay.
There's no time! What is it?
Descendant, can you hear me? Ajax and Glade's team is pinned down and needs Descendant reinforcements. You're the closest support unit I can send. They say they rescued someone from an RK receptor who appears to be a Descendant. Nell is going to... It'll be a confusing and difficult situation for everyone. I'm sure you must have heard. Daya has been fighting for the Vulgus. And it's not just Daya. The Vulgus scum have been using those RK receptors to create their own descendants. Descendants against descendants. I thought Jeremy would be the last one. Help Nell keep a close eye on our unidentified individual to make sure they've not been brainwashed.
We're going to begin interrogation of the unidentified descendant. You can release their restraints, but if they show any signs of suspicious behavior, please subdue them immediately. We don't have much time, so I will get straight to the point. Are you a Vulgus?
Vulgus? Do you refer to those demons? Blasphemy. My name is Serena Antonietta. I'm a proud survivor and a righteous descendant of mankind. Now I ask, who may you be? An exorcist knight of Kingston? A Hagios crusader? No. You bear no armor.
What on earth are you talking about? This is no time for games.
Nell, wait. I know that name. I came across it in an extremely old archive. Serena Antonietta was a knight registered as a descendant during the apocalypse. She was one of the very first descendants.
One of the early generation descendants? That's unbelievable.
I do not know to whom you speak. But if you can send word to the Albion Fortress Monastery, you will find someone there who can vouch for my identity. You must have heard of Descendant Rayleigh, yes? No, not only a brother in arms. Someone I can share my heart with. Oh, no matter. You can ask any of the descendants, including Rayleigh.
There's no doubt in her eyes. Serena Antoinetta, assuming that you are not a Vulgus, I will be honest with you. First Descendant Rayleigh died during the apocalypse. Your memories seem to be fixed to that time.
Rayleigh. is dead.
This must be very confusing for you. But if you can remember anything at all, please share it with us.
We were on an expedition to the Land of Annihilation.
The Land of Annihilation. Yes. That was the name for Sigma Sector back then.
That is where the calamities began. And where the demons emerged. We thought reclaiming the Land of Annihilation would end the nightmare. However, our crusade failed.
What happened after?
I have no memory, only...
That must be when they first imprisoned the RK wielders in the receptors. Serena, while I'm not fully convinced, for the moment I will take you at your word that you are who you claim to be. We will conduct a thorough investigation in Al. Please remain here. I will send a request to HQ.
They are all...
Descendant, please check on Glay while I obtain access permission for Serena. Glay may require first aid. Please see to it.
Ah, there you are. Sorry for all the trouble. Glay's in bad shape. She's been having trouble breathing and showing symptoms of RK overload. But...
My mind is clearer than ever. Daya's alive. You all saw her, right? Daya is alive. That's enough for now. It's all I could have wished for. I know you all thought she was dead. And so did I. I only wanted to find something of her so that I could finally bury her. A bone or even a lock of hair would have been enough. But we all saw her alive, didn't we? I couldn't ask for anything more as a mother right now. I'm just so happy. I can't help it.
Glay.
Daya, I've missed you so much. My darling daughter.
You deserve more, Glay. Now that you know she's alive, it's time you held her again. I'll stand with you until the end, Glay.
I never thought I'd say this, but thank you, Ajax.
All done. Serena's DNA has been registered on the RK transfer pad.
All units, report to HQ on your return to Albion. Now, I'll send a transport for you.
RK transfer. What?
Got a question about the operation? Damn it. Oh, I didn't realize you'd returned. My brain is... First of all, based on the information we have so far, we assume that Sigma... They didn't retreat there just because they needed a place to hide after losing the fortress. Sigma Sector is a much older and far more important garrison. The Vulgus have been holding RK wielders prisoner there. and turning them into Vulgus versions of descendants. Since even early descendants like Serena are trapped in the receptors, it seems Corell's plan was already in motion even as far back as her time. Going forward, instead of localized reconnaissance, we'll focus operations on the RK receptors, Vulgus descendants, and the ones we've codenamed Obliviants. We need to know what the Vulgus were doing with the RK wielders, how they awakened RK abilities. We're sending all descendants to Sigma Sector, except for those defending Albion or on standby for... Oh, and someone get Serena in a sieve terminal to help her acclimate to the present day. She must be completely overwhelmed. She was sealed in a receptor for 100 years. 100 years. Serena, this will be crucial in dealing with the Obliviants. I want to resolve this as soon as possible.
Alpha, wouldn't Kyle be the best person to teach Serena how to use an Asif terminal? He makes it so easy to understand. Now, this is how you click, Luna.
Well, the lady might freak out if she sees you. So I guess I should go.
What? Your magnetic tin can suit will scare her more. Wanna bet?
No. Wait. What is this? Is it real?
Hello, Serena. I am Guide, an RK genetic recognition interface.
Genetic What?
It is understandable that you are confused. For you, time has only just started again. During your stay here, I will teach you, gradually, about you and our mission. Ah, Descendant. Thank you for the Asif terminal. It will be a great help for Serena to understand this area. In the meantime, I should analyze the data I need while synchronizing. Serena's RK is special. It allowed her to break free of the vault.
How fascinating. A spirit. But it does not appear to be a ghost.
It may take a little longer to synchronize with Serena, but please, do not worry. Focus on the success of the operation is... We will need to analyze Serena's RK to achieve that. Leave this to me, Descendant. Serena, I am not a spirit. Do you understand? I have many features that can assist you. You can use me to learn about the time that has...
Oh, I see. What do I press to make it work? Here.
This may take longer than I thought. This is a new experience for me as well. It seems we will both require a little luck, Descendant. You need to learn more about the RK receptors and the Oblivions. This is an important operation. Descendant, I have compiled information on the test subjects and Oblivions who have been transferred to Albion. Not everyone who was trapped in the RK receptors are Descendant level. They have RK, but not at a level that can be weaponized. I was worried that the Vulgus could mass-produce Oblivions, but it seems that awakening RK is just as difficult for them as it was for us. The problem is that for the people who were trapped in the receptors, and the Descendants who were turned into Oblivions, their DNA cannot be repaired because of the fusion with Vulgus cells. The medical corps are doing everything they can, but they're struggling to sustain even basic life functions of patients separated from the receptor. All we can do is identify who these patients were, and allow them to pass on among other members of humankind. I'm not even sure we can capture Daya alive. The data we have shows that Daya currently has the highest level of RK among the Oblivion. She's so powerful that it may be best if you avoid engaging her on the... Glay will be very disheartened if she finds out. So we... Wait. Tactical Transport 7. You are not authorized to activate your engines. What are you doing? Transport 7, please respond. Oh no. Descendant, I need you to find out what is happening.
I'm sorry, but I already knew that it would be difficult to repair Daya's DNA. But surely you must have also realized that I have no intention of giving up.
Captain, wait!
Jin, are you going to try and stop me again? You know it's no use. I'm not giving up on Daya. No matter how futile it seems, I'm going after her.
I know! That's why I need you to listen. Transport 7 is a new model with an autopilot capability. When we rescued Serena, HQ set its landing site to Kingston. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you fly this thing out, they'll stop you. I'll show you where the autoplanes are, the ones that don't have autopilot. Captain Harris wanted me to tell you that And I'm not just saying that. There's something I discovered while analyzing the members of my squad who were transformed into Vulcan. If it works, we can completely separate Vulgus cells from human DNA. I'll send the details to you as well, Captain.
The Red Arms. They've been guiding us all the way. I'll be back, Jin. Until the very end.
Yes, ma'am. Until the very end.
Descendant, we just lost an Asive signal that we think belongs to Glay. It looks as if she's attempting an unauthorized sortie. Nearby troops, please hurry to the location.
Ah! Is it pressed in this way?
Serena, Glay should be headed your way. Please stop her. What happened with Glay? Did you detain her?
I did not. In truth, I had no desire to stop her.
Huh?
They say that when a parent loses their child, time stops for them. It appears I was not the only one here who was frozen in time. We are finally able to move through time again, Glay and I. None shall prevent our passage. But if you have the means to prevent it, why not instead arm me to aid it with this modern technology, as you call it?
What do you mean?
You all know that I broke free from Receptor under my own will, as I am still alive and well. If we can harness this possible advantage, restoring the Oblivions may not be the impossible task we believe it to be. To do so, I must be able to use my Arche again.
But...
Request granted, Serena. Ordnance, check the equipment records for the early generation descendants. There should be something in there about the weapon that Serena used. I'll ask Anais to activate the prime hands. Serena's Arche will need to be adjusted to link with modern technology.
Alpha...
Nell, this entire operation was initiated based on little more than the trust I put in your theory. I think we can put rational judgment aside for now and trust in the potential of our descendants. Serena, acclimatize yourself to our modern world as quickly as you can, and pursue Glay. The rest of you will move in the opposite direction and search for Daya and the Oblivions. If we're going to reclaim Sigma Sector, we won't be able to avoid engaging the Oblivions, in which case we might as well face them head-on. You're all ready for that, correct?
Leave it with me, sir.
Understood. All units, prepare for deployment.
HQ, I feel confident. I am confident. However, how does one fly this tactical transport? This contraption still confuses. Is this what I press for takeoff?
That was the emergency ejection button, ma'am.
Don't worry, Serena. Another descendant will pilot the transport.
I'd take you there myself if I could. Good luck to you all. Troops are on the ground. Transport ship will remain on standby for air support. Good luck, Descendants. Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment.
Initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Daya! Mom's here! Please, please wake up from this!
Daya, Elias, Master Corell's descendant. I will do his bidding. I will serve Kliphoth.
Daya!
Oh no. A huge mass of RK signatures are converging on a single location. The Oblivion troops are gathering.
Our strategy is working, but if we help Glay now, it'll collapse. Damn it.
I will go. Nay, I must go.
If we combine Serena's RK and my treatment, we can save anyone. Daya or any of the Oblivions. I found a way.
Descendant, I have completed analysis of Serena's arche. Serena's arche has radiation-like properties that allows it to penetrate matter. But it doesn't affect cells which have been affected by arche. This is why Serena was able to neutralize the Vulgus brainwashing device, and her body was able to eliminate the Vulgus cells that had spread throughout it.
My treatment uses spiral catalysts to separate fused human DNA from Vulgus cells. Spiral catalysts are used to enhance the arche of descendants, but they can also be used for more generic gene therapy. Problem is, this hasn't been clinically tested. The main issue we found was Vulgus cell mutations that occurred during the separation process. But these can be burned off through radiation. If we use Serena's arche, we have a good chance of success.
Spiral catalysts. DNA. Radiation. All of these words strike fear within me.
Think of it this way. Your abilities and my treatment combined can save Daya. But we only have one chance, because this is the last of the spiral catalyst made from the DNA of the Oblivions. Captain Glade took another with her, but she won't be able to help us now.
Please.
Troop drop-off is complete. Transport is en route to standby position. Multiple Vulture signals detected on the ground. Stay sharp.
Once our enemies secure their front line, we will move out. Evidence enough.
Before they attack us. High-density arche energy signal detected. Approaching at high speed. We think it's Daya.
Curses.
Serena, what happened?
Hit me with a giant weapon. I'm fine. Although, Spiral Catalyst was damaged. Curse it!
Abort operation.
All units retreat to the transport. Don't give up. I still have my spiral catalyst. Play! Sorry, I was taking cover. Dia always was strong, even as a child.
You live. That is a blessing. This is our final chance.
That can't be helped. Descendant, take charge of the battle in place of Serena and Glay. When Dia has been subdued, you two have to administer the treatment. Until that time, you have to keep going.
Roger that.
Let it be so. Dia Elias, Master Corell's descendant. I will do bidding. I will serve Cliff Hoth. Glay, prepare yourself. When Dia falls, that shall be your Hold on just a little longer.
Watch your feet. I've injected the spiral catalyst.
Hold her with all of your strength. I shall begin.
Be careful. Her heart rate is dropping. The cells are dying off too quickly. Stay with me. We're so close. Dia? Dia? It's okay. Mom is here.
Karel, are we really going to initiate this?
Initiate. This war was initiated long ago. The success of this operation will lead us to...
You've all done an incredible job. I've received reports on the operation from every front. The Vulgus forces are in disarray. With one final push, reclaiming Sigma Sector will be well within our reach. The most heartening news is that we have successfully rescued Glay's daughter, Daya. Daya is currently receiving intensive treatment in a Medical Corps medical pod. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but the Vulgus contamination and brainwashing effects are nearly gone. As your commander, I'm truly delighted to see such results in the midst of this callous war. It gives me hope that we can save the other Oblivions as well. However, we can't relax just yet. As you all likely know, we have secured only a very small part of Sigma Sector. We have identified a huge receptor which is visible on the sector's horizon. Frankly, I don't like the look of it. If a Vulgus descendant emerged from a human-sized receptor, then what could possibly come out of a receptor that size? I'm sure you can imagine. In order to investigate this, we have no choice but to venture further into Sigma Sector. It's likely that Karel is there too. The void depth increases as you move deeper into the sector. So much so that even descendants from the Hound unit can't endure it. However, if we continue to investigate Sigma Sector, we'll be able to further advance our void shielding technology. Bringing peace to Ingress was beyond even the ancestors. But we may be able to do it in this generation. Once the operation for further investigation has been confirmed, I'll announce it through Hound.
Who wants to go see Daya?
Are you a friend of Daya's? She's still in a critical condition, you know?
But Daya is my friend.
Oh, right. I'm surprised you're a friend of hers. But no means no. Family only. No other visitors.
We're all part of one big family called humankind, Eugen.
Come on, what's wrong with everyone? I said no visitors.
It's okay, Jin. Let them in. Daya would want to see them.
Talk to me. Serena, thank you for taking care of Daya. I'm truly grateful.
The nursing of a slumbering friend is familiar to me. My memories return to me in flashes. I once nursed Rayleigh in this way, as he lay, wounded.
Really? I can't believe that the hero who was the first person to intercept a Colossus was your friend.
Yes. He holds many firsts. The first to intercept a Colossus. The first to claim my heart.
Serena.
My desire to see Rayleigh again is strong. But at this moment, I most long to see Daya awaken. And if it persists in her memory, I desire to know what happened to us. There were early descendants in Sigma Sector, sealed away like myself. This is proof that Corell's plan proceeded unimpeded for 100 years. It appears Oblivions were central to the plans of Corell. If that is so, Daya and I may have retained some of what he ordered.
I'm certain we can do this. After all, we've regained the time we've lost. Both you and I.
My desire to see her awake is not solely so I may question her. When Daya wakes, shall I be introduced as a friend? I have no others with whom to feel close.
Of course you will. Serena, I know Daya will like you. Just as much as I do.
Thank you, Glay. I await your return to us, Daya.
Do as I say, if you want to live.
Hey, come on in. You heard from Alpha, right? About the operation to investigate more of Sigma Sector. I've just received our orders. It looks like we've got to get recon forces deeper into Sigma Sector. The mission details have been delegated to Hound. Alpha's really let us off the leash this time. We've got full support.
Let's cut to the chase. As you've worked with us before, I specifically requested you as combat personnel for maximum operational efficiency.
Translation, he liked you so much, he wanted to do another operation with you. What's with you two anyway? I'm jealous.
Inez.
I was just trying to get everyone to relax. We don't need to be quite so tense, do we?
Alpha has given authority to the Hounds. That's more than enough explanation and reason for any tension.
Did you understand that? To translate, he means this is going to be a totally different... Who are we? We're specialists who search the void. Hound is always assigned to the difficult place. Our end goal is to find the best route to that huge receptor on the horizon. No amount of anti-void shield will be enough for us to send a transport there. We need to find a route through an environment with a lower void depth. We'll need to be able to operate deeper within the sector, even in areas with raging void storms.
Sometimes the storms collide with each other and open the way. It's the same in the void abyss.
While we're at it, we can also rescue more of the people trapped in the receptors. Operation Sigma Sector is just getting started. So, let's get ready to move out. I'll meet you at the transporter. It's time for the Hounds.
I don't know which one's the actual RK fellow anymore.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion. Do not exceed your limits. Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Sending. Stop enemy troop deployment.
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support. Ground.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Descendant. Descendant. I was able to extrapolate some interesting information using the data from Operation Sigma Sector. I do not believe the purpose of the Oblivions was to occupy Ingress. This could have a lot of implications, Descendant. Perhaps Corel was not only after the Iron. Perhaps he desired Ar, and our troubles do not end there. In the midst of this chaos, the Axian Plains is the most dimensionally unstable place in Ingress. The Vulgus even create... What do they hope to gain? So many questions. We should... If Glay will allow it, I need to explore the memories of her daughter Daya through RK synchronized. Daya was an Oblivion commander, so she must have received orders directly from Corel. We need to find out what they were. Descendant. Descendant. I remember the moment we first met. This place is the same as where we met then. A subconscious space formed by RK. It was created based on the moment when RK activity was at its peak in Daya's memories. Follow my voice. I need your RK to analyze her memories. Look over there, Descendant. The memory that has been molded into a physical form. It has been made unerasable, no matter how hard she tries to forget it. It appears to have been created by coercive commands or brainwashing. We should investigate. This is a Vulgus structure. Daya recognizes this place as a ship. She must have come to this place many times to have this information embedded in this way. Yes, this is a memory that was imprinted on Daya as an Obliviant. The Vulgus ship that she boarded as a commander. Does this mean... Corel. Descendant, it is Corel. We must hurry. I told you this memory was forced into this shape, didn't I? Daya does not wish to remember this moment any longer. If we miss this opportunity, we may never see it again.
Corel, connection has been established with Kliphoff. However, the dimensional gap left behind by the destruction of the Ironheart will soon be sealed. The connection will not last.
Dominator! Can you hear my voice?
Sire! Is all well? I have been concerned for you,
My well-being is not important. Your report on the situation in Kliphoff.
Sire.
Did you not hear me? Your report on the situation in Kliphoff.
Forgive me, sire, but I thought with the dimensions connected, you would soon be returning to Kliphoff. The situation in Kliphoff is dire. Most of the key areas of the planet have been destroyed by the Colossi. The Legion of Darkness you left behind has been wiped out. The Order of Truth, including your humble servant, still resists. But time is running out.
Dominator! I have finally raised a legion that wields the power of the ancestors. Our analysis of the Colossi and our void research have provided more than sufficient means to save.
Sire, it appears there are not enough remaining Ironhearts. The dimensional gap is growing.
Dominator, if I strike the weakest point of the dimensional boundary on this planet, I can still reach Kliphoff with the remaining Ironhearts. Do not give up.
Sire, with all due respect, it is time to face reality. Such actions will only lead to the destruction of both worlds, and you will not stop the Colossi. Please, let go of Kliphoff. Join forces with the descendants of the ancestors for the great cause. You know that the enemy of all life is approaching from beyond the void.
Enough! I will hear no more of this. I will not give up on Kliphoff.
Sire, the dimensional gap is closing. Please, accept the truth.
Dominator! Dominator!
Corel.
Hope for the great cause, from the descendants, from the enemies of my home. Kliphoff and vengeance. I refuse to give up on either. My first descendant. Awaken those like you and prepare to march. I will use every means necessary to restore the Ironheart.
Corel. Descendant, I suggest we break the RK synchronization immediately. Dia's subconscious is building a defense mechanism. As soon as you leave this memory, I will terminate the synchronization. Hurry.
Keep it short and sweet. Hey, Descendant. I heard you extracted a ton of military intel from Dia's mind. RK sure is useful. Wish I was a Descendant. Just a quick hop onto the teleportation pad and whoosh, you're there. If we had RK, we wouldn't need to take a transport just to repair one generator. Right, so, the generator. Well, after Operation Sigma Sector, we kept the wide-range Deceive radar running Anyway, at least Alpha's happy he can inspect the front lines and attend meetings in person now. If only he knew. Although, he did say that, but I think he actually came along because he's worried about Nell. Nell hasn't been herself lately. Looks like it's almost time for the meeting. Oh, and if Nell seems really down, just give Enzo a wink. You don't need to know what it means. It's our little secret. Just do it for me.
And what does our hero come to seek answers for, I wonder?
Alpha, Daya's memories have generated ideas for future operations. Or, to be more accurate, ideas for the direction of our future responses rather than the operations themselves. Especially how we respond to the restoration of the Ironheart.
Restoring the Ironheart is likely why Corel awakened the Oblivions. Corel has assembled this formidable army. As for how and when Corel will try to restore the Ironheart...
Let's focus on what we can do right now. Corel said that 2 Ironhearts will be enough to bridge. He will strike where the dimensional boundary is weakest on this planet. And we know...
The Axian Plains. The Vulgus have been targeting the area for some time now. They've even created a dedicated army for that purpose. If they can't restore the Ironheart, it seems they intend to utilize the very worst capabilities of that zone.
It'll be like stirring up a hornet's nest. They'll incite the Colossi and maybe even cause a dimensional breach. But we are reaching breaking point. Now that we know Corel's plan, there's only one option left for us. Whatever he means to do. We can't let him have his way.
Assuming Daya's memories are not distorted, it seems that Corel has nowhere left to retreat to. This is where he will make his final stand.
I suggest we recommence operations to occupy the Axian Plains. The Void Storm is ongoing, but securing this zone will make the rest of our responses easier. We need to reduce as many variables as possible before the final confrontation.
Thank you for that, Enzo. To navigate the Void Storm, I propose we use tactical Operation Sigma Sector has improved our shielding technology.
All right. I'll have Harris report in when I get back to... Refueling will take a while.
Yes, sir. I will review...
Nell, what's wrong?
I'm all right. I'm just tired.
I'm not surprised. Both of...
Do you need something?
No, it's not really that important, but,
But what?
Well, if it's okay, would you like to go for a walk?
Oh, good! I need to go grab some herbs. You're coming too. Right, Captain?
Blair, take the hint if you don't want to die.
Oh, you guys go ahead. I've got a cramp in my leg.
Let's go. Not too far, though.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, seriously, what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Do you get it now?
Nell, you seem to be going through a lot lately. I wonder if there's anything I can do to cheer you up?
Enzo, do you remember the 26th Mobile Infantry?
Oh, of course. I supplied them with munitions many times. They were really brave soldiers. I wonder where they're fighting now.
They were all killed in action.
Oh.
During the mission I was overseeing.
Nell.
While en route to Hagios, the main force was threatened. I had the choice to save them if I used the 26th Mobile Infantry as bait. So I sent them to their deaths, believing it was a sacrifice of the few to save the many.
Nell, it wasn't your fault. Think of how many lives you saved. I would have given the same order.
Enzo, if you were one of those few, would you still have wanted me to do it? Tell me what I should have done.
In situations like that, you do what has to be done, Nell. I believe in you.
All right. Enzo Stallone.
Nell, what happened? What did Enzo say? Did he ask you anything?
We talked about the operation.
Oh.
We're in the middle of a war. That's all we should talk about. Alpha. When you've needed to sacrifice a few for the many, how did you make that choice?
I used to make decisions rationally, just like the previous Alpha did. But it's different now. I want us to survive together, or if it comes to it, die together. Damn, I must be getting sentimental in my old age.
Oh, the two of you make it so complicated. You want me to tell him? I'll lock you both in a room where you can't leave until you kiss him. Oh!
I repeat, Super 6-1 is unresponsive.
Transport, respond!
This is Super 6-1 requesting assistance.
Alpha,
We're descending
Harris,
fast toward the
respond!
Axiom planes. I repeat, we're descending toward the Axiom planes.
No! Alpha, Harris, please respond. Nell, can you hear me? Damn it!
This is Dominic of the 22nd Recon Squad. I'm here at Blair's request. Is Jaber not with you?
Ha! Pseudo left first. All the other descendants are still on their way.
How the hell did a transport that took off from Kingston end up here? Was it because of a dimensional breach? I've heard this is a dangerous place for non-descendants.
It's only dangerous for non-descendants when void energy is present. Right now, the dimensional breach has cleared the air. The issue is, it cleared the air of transports as well.
This is no time for jokes, Blair.
Yeah, I wish that was just...
The tactical transport rescue signal is coming from somewhere in the Axion plane. I'm not sure if they were sucked into the breach or crashed, but we are picking up a repeat...
I never thought I'd say this, but I'd prefer it to be a crash. Our transports are tough. They shouldn't have more than some bumps and bruises.
Okay. I'll be leaving right away. The follow-up briefing will be taken by Cadet Amelia, the interim tactical...
I will do my best, Executive Officer Stallone.
Rough first day, rookie.
10 Hut. I'm eager to learn. I'm Cadet Amelia, the tactical adjutant in training, and in charge of this operational briefing. Firstly, since the Axian Plains is a very large area, it's not efficient for us to conduct a search as one large group. And considering the size of this dimensional breach, it's very likely a Colossus will force its way through at the next opportunity. In preparation for the worst, we've divided up the operation zones to allow an efficient ground intercept response. Any warnings of Colossi appearances will be communicated through me or through the Axion Central Control System. Please keep all comms channels clear at all times. Alright. Let's begin the operation. Oh, Descendant. Please. Find the commander and the captain. And Nell. A large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Inbound to location. solutions. Descendants, requesting takedown of enemy assault. Objective that requires protection in the current operation zone. Please respond.
here either. This is like looking for a missing fork in an entire kitchen.
Descendant, I'm detecting a dimensional energy imbalance in the axiom planes. Prepare for a ground intercept.
Damn. We're finding rats instead of forks.
Everyone, please continue the search. But if a Colossus appears, intercept immediately.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?